Hi, I'm Rebecca Ryan. I'm a shamanic witch in Melbourne, Victoria. Talking about how to break black magic, particularly curses and hexes. I've come across some people lately who've broken them by doing some breaking work and then sending the energy to the light, or sending the wishes that they were made with again into the light. I just wanted to point out that if someone has sent energy out, they are the commander of that energy. So if they've used their skill, regardless of whether it's for, the greater good or maybe not so, if they've used their skill, they've actually concocted via energy something. So a hex, an oath, a curse, a command, whatever it might be, which means kind of they are the constructor of it, so they sort of are the creator of it. And certainly they are the owner because they have used it. So I recommend, if you're breaking a hex or an oath, rather than sending it into the light or sending it down into the earth to be reabsorbed, or in through the sun or wherever it might go, send the energy back to the person who is its rightful owner. This isn't the same as sending a curse back or an oath back. This isn't the same as hexing someone back. It's not vengeful. It just completes the circuit. So you don't send the negativity back, but you do send the energy back. It's like an elastic. So if you want to break something, you would be better served to complete the circuit by returning it to its owner than just chopping it up and leaving it lying on the earth or lying in the stars in the sky, because the hex isn't actually broken, the curse isn't actually broken. Things don't really go away. It's like putting something in an envelope and then putting it in a post office box with no other address on it. It's much better. It's not harmful to any people, inclusive of the person who originated it. So it's not, as I said, it's not vengeful, it's not hateful. It's saying, I believe this belongs to you. I believe you are the owner. These are your fingerprints on this. Take it back. Then regardless of what time and space, or regardless of how old the curse is or how long past the person is who did it, the energy actually sits with the person who drew the energy up in the first place, which empowers them to send the energy back to where they drew it from, or to use it again for something else. I recommend that if you're looking at breaking vows, curses, particularly curses, hexes or spells, that you send them back to the person that created them in the first place, and then for your own self, or for whomever you're doing this work, you would cover them with protection, and you would keep connecting that person up to the places in them which are most sustaining, most protective, where they have the greatest boundaries. You would wrap them in their own guards and guides, so that everything around them was aligned to their own life force. Everything was giving them information which was pro their life force and life affirming, and so there just are less places for things which are not life affirming to kind of get in. That's how I recommend doing it. Those steps are the ways which I've had most success. And I remember as well that we're dealing with a world full of inexplicable forces, and so I'm more likely to send something back to its point of origin than sending it somewhere else, just so that it's clean and it's clear. That's what I recommend. That's what I've found most helpful, so I hope it helps you. Thank you.